I'm not going to ask.
She got to call on somebody.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, let's see. Are we live?
Yes.
I just want to make sure, because my phone knows. My phone doesn't tell me anymore.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us once again, the Monitors of Gaming. I, of course, am Kaiju K. With me here is Necro Nick.
Hello.
And the mighty Juggernaut Jared.
Hello.
And we are once again for our weekly top 10 list. Last week we did top 10 scariest horror movie monsters who we thought we could take in a fight. And with the exception of maybe one or two questionable necro choices, I feel that we got a good choice there. But this one is a little different. This time we're going over the top 10 monsters we couldn't beat even if we tried. Or if we could, it would just be way too difficult. Alrighty. So first of all, I'd like to mention I have two honorable mentions. One from a video game, believe it or not. So my first honorable mention are creepers from Minecraft. I can't tell you how many times I had a small heart attack here and go, and exploding.
Well, technically, they are a character from a movie, considering that they did do a Minecraft movie. So you got us there.
Mm-hmm. Now the other one is more of a generalization. My list will not contain any kaijus or other massive beasts that you can't take down. You can't. As much as I love Godzilla, there is not any piece of armament I can carry in my hands that would do anything other than tickle him. I'm just being honest. Let's see. I stand 6'3", I'm 260 pounds. Godzilla, his smallest iteration, is over 150 feet tall and over 75 to 100 tons of pure muscle. I got nothing. All my military training is just going to bounce off him. I can't beat him.
Pretty much, you'd be taking that sidearm plenty easier chain and plenty.
Seriously, yeah. I can't beat any of the kaijus. I am not even going to try. I'm not even going to say I can beat him with a Jaeger, because I would just be running in a Jaeger. I've seen Leatherback come out of the water, like, nope, and they would just turn around and just start running. So, my maximum range on any of these creatures is like 30 feet maximum. I'm not going to try and pretend I could take them. Now, you guys could fight whatever you want, but me, I believe in susceptibility. Can I kill it without it killing me? Yes or no? No. Hell no.
Why am I still here?
No. Why am I still standing here? Okay, so with that, I'm going to start with my list of top 10 I couldn't beat if I tried. So my number 10 is my man, one of my favorite horror movie villains of all time, the man in the mask himself, Jason Voorhees. Well, Jason Voorhees has been shot before and blown up with rocket launchers and all that stuff. It never stopped him. It not only did it never stop him, but it just led him to hell where he just came back anyway. So, yeah, about killing him, I'm just going to let him just chill at his lake. You know, you just stay where you are, Jason. Unless you need a hug, you go over there.
Jason Voorhees is like the ultimate mashup of horror things. First off, he is undead.
Yeah, he is.
He is literally probably the first zombie we had in horror movies, minus the whole group ones of Living Dead. I think they came first.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not sure. But
he's also insanely strong.
Then you have regenerative capabilities of, you know, like a vampire, werewolf, other things.
In Freddy vs. Jason, he literally has all his fingers cut off, multiple stab wounds to the chest, and at the end of the movie, he's carrying Freddy's head in his severed finger hand, with no problem, no holes in his body, and that, you gotta admit, it wouldn't have been very long. So, I mean, he regenerates.
There's only one sure way to defeat Asen. Walk backwards.
Yeah, until you get into until you get into a location where there are more people, and then when they start getting slayed, then you can run.
Yeah.
Plus, he can teleport. I don't care what anyone says. I call it. He can teleport. I know it's never been physically proven, but he can teleport. It doesn't matter. Also, he's quite efficient with ranged weapons as well, because he has been seen with both bow and arrow, throwing spears, throwing knives. You don't want to mess with him. What is up, my Juggernaut?
The alien from the movie, The Thing.
Oh, The Thing. That's a horrible monster. It's on my list as well.
Because it can take anybody's form.
And if you've played the video game, I don't know if any of you have played the video game, but in the video game, it can also separate itself into multiple forms. So you don't.
And the thing is, that wasn't a creature from Earth. That was an alien.
The thing is,
Mm-hmm.
He's a very regenerative creature too, and it seems that only fire really works on it, and even then, that's kind of a crapshoot whether it works or not, because you never really see by the end if it was actually killed by fire or not.
Nope.
All right, Necro, what is your number 10?
Okay, so we'll start off with the strange, kooky one. It won't be so much I can't defeat it. I don't think I would want to because of the destruction it would cause afterwards. And we're gonna go with the human centipede.
Oh, I don't consider that a movie monster, but what would happen would be, that's a nasty creature. Have you seen the newest, the Barbarian Slayer episode? What's his? I can't remember his name is. Anyways, he had a goblin centipede he made, so. Okay, number 9. Now, number 9 is one that has been proven to be killable, but the series of conditions, I don't think I could make them work out in the end. And those are the Death Angels from A Quiet Place. These are fast-moving, razor-sharp blades, immune to almost all forms of physical ammunition. Beasts. And one of the ways to kill them is to drown them, and the other way is to play a high-pitched noise and then shoot them in the face. And it has to be a specific noise, too. I mean, if I'm able to get them to come at me in the water, okay, yeah, I'm a pretty good swimmer. But eventually I'm going to have to come to the Eventually I'm going to have to come to the shore. And they're going to be waiting for me. And, in the movies, you've seen the kind of things where like a ruffle of paper affects them. They come in and just rend the ground or rip open a car at them. No, I'm not going to try and fight them. No, an army didn't beat them. I ain't going to fight them. Jug.
The Bride. From The Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh. Why don't you think you can beat the Bride?
Why would you want to? That's the major question.
If we're going philosophical on this, yeah, I wouldn't want to defeat her because it's not actually her fault or anything like that. She never really does anything cruel or anything.
The reason though that I wouldn't want to, that I don't think I could beat her, is because let's face it, all she's looking for is love. That's all it is. She's looking for her husband. As long as I'm not that person that she's looking for to be her husband,
yeah,
I'm safe.
You have a point, though. I can't really hold that against you because you're 100% true. You don't have to. But just.
She does. But if you've ever seen the Bride movies, she's got super freaking human strength.
Well, no. I'm just saying that if I had to fight her, an M2A1-7 flamethrower, quite an effective tool against the undead.
Yeah, but again, then you do that, and then you have Frankenstein on your ass.
Well, not only that, but am I really killing a monster there?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that'd be like I said, that's a philosophical issue right there. Would I want to kill her? Well, technically no, because she's done nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to kill her, flamethrowers are a weapon, so are shotguns and rocket launchers. Just throwing them out there. Necro.
So, this is gonna be an odd one, but there's many movies like it, and I'm gonna go based off the killer aspect from Dead by Daylight. But Legion, is there many movies that you have similar bad guys dressed up as the same, and yes, if they were coming at me one-on-one, yeah, I could probably take them. But as a group in general, probably not, because
Right.
numbers, and they actually have intelligence overwhelmed.
You also have to throw in the fact that they're also blessed by the entity, so even if you were to take one down, it would just stand back up.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe after you were done beating the crap out of them, or after the event was over, they'd get back up, but I mean, still, eventually they'd get you. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about my big hatred, my big creature. Some of them have been bigger than 30 feet, I'm not going to lie, but the fact is that they have a very, very good defensive capability, they're intelligent, and they're problem solvers, and those would be the graboids from Tremors. These are giant, fat, pulsating worms, basically, but the speed they can go at.
Yeah.
They can sense anything that moves, so that your only way of defeating them is not to move, but they're not stupid either. If you just suddenly stop moving, they're going to come looking for you.
Don't they also go by heat signature as well?
When they evolve, yes, that's where it gets worse, because they can evolve 2 other times. You have the graboids that evolve into the shriekers, which are bipedal. Oh, 1 second, gentlemen, 1 second. 1 second. Could you just give me 1 second, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Folks, we'll take this time, we'll take this opportunity to just bullshit.
Okay.
Well, we'll remind you to be safe during the spooky season. Check your candy,
Okay.
whatnot.
And remember, parents,
Just to let you know, I'm doing
you're watching,
a
remember,
live
you have that
stream right now,
handcap.
you know?
Yes. Don't forget your doggies, too.
So I had to put it on mute.
And
everything,
what
okay.
is your... Put in the comments.
You take care of it.
What your favorite
If they're not going to do it, then they're not
candies.
going to do it. But if well,
If I had to say
Okay.
for myself, it's
Yeah,
okay.
can't go wrong with
Love you.
Me,
Bye bye.
and they're a guilty pleasure of mine. The guilty pleasure is the mountain bar.
Is he okay? Sorry,
don't-
not the...
I think he got yelled at, and it was not a microphone.
Oh. I'm sorry about that, guys. My daughter decided to call me that they changed their idea about going and getting the police just in time for a group of police to rip past wherever they are and start screaming and pointing firearms, get down on the ground. So they're aiming at somebody else. But
Wow.
boy, it was loud. It was loud. Sorry.
All right. We were just asking the question what your favorite Halloween candy is.
Ooh. I like almond joys.
So you're the opposite of me. I like the mounts because I can't deal with the nuts.
It's okay. Some of us are crazy. Some of us like nuts. My wife loves Reese's. Negro?
I said I was a Reese's pumpkin fan.
Oh, I have one Reese's pumpkin every year. Just keep it in series. But yeah, the Graboids have 3 forms. Their final form is the... Well, I prefer the term the flight model, but they call it the ass blaster. which is a model that can see infrared and it can fly. I'm more afraid of the 30-foot worm forms, though, because the other ones can be killed easily. But still, it's a terrifying thought to be hunted by all three. Juggernaut.
The Xenomorph from Aliens.
Ooh. I agree with that one once again. It's on my list as well. Fun fact about the Xenomorphs.
Nothing you can do to really kill it.
Well, I mean, you can kill one or two of them.
But we all know, just like cockroaches, just like wolves, they'll swarm you.
And by the way, once again, because I had to do studies on this one because it's also on my list, the big black, long, 6-armed versions of them, those are the females.
Yeah.
They're like an ant colony, and the males are the face huggers. So just passing that one on. Necro. We'll be hearing more about them.
So, I was gonna say, any demon in front of Doom God.
Yeah, you might not be able to easily kill them, but boy, could Doom God kill them.
No, but that was a joke. I think some of the entities from Evil Dead would give me some trouble.
The Deadites, some of the Deadites.
Yeah.
They're not all kind creatures. Some of them will be very difficult to put down.
Yeah.
I can fully admit that. Like the thing that was in the bottom of Evil Dead 2, the creature he had to kill with the chainsaw. Can't kill with a sword, can't kill with arrows, but a chainsaw? Well, how many of you have an arm-mounted chainsaw? See? I agree. And you find out later on that they're actually super intelligent, too, because even in their bony forms, they're capable of following out full-fledged plans. That's pretty scary. Okay, number 7 for me is a very class-specific creature. They're actually werewolves, but they're a specific type of werewolves from dog soldiers. Now, why I don't think I can take down the werewolves from dog soldiers is 2 forms. One, I'm not exactly well known for carrying silver around. And 2, the dog soldiers are werewolves that were once special operatives.
Yep.
So take all the capabilities that a special ops soldier has, and then give it increased speed, regenerative capabilities, senses of smell, defenses. I was flipped over and pinned by a spec ops once. I don't think I probably couldn't have beaten him unless I had a rifle from a distance. But then again, now I have 9 werewolves coming at me, and I'm not exactly packing silver. No, I'm not gonna beat them. No, just upset them. Juggernaut.
The children of the corn. Again, it's the swarming mentality.
Well, yeah, they did take down an entire town worth of adults. I mean, you got to look at it from that. Also, you got to look at he who lurks behind the vines or something, or
something like that.
Yeah, the oversized giant cataclysmic monster demon that's part of that as well. You might be able to take down a child or two, but eventually it's going to get a hold of you. And
I don't know. I kind of like Kyle's idea of a flamethrower.
I just happen to have a flamethrower equipped.
But who's going to
I want to transfer many of them to my car and run through that whole field.
Popcorn, everybody! Ah! Yes, who has a flamethrower on them? I'm telling you.
A flamethrower works for everything, right?
Until you run out of fuel, in which case it doesn't work for everything anymore. And they're only good for about, I think it's like a 12-second burst, and then they're out. Speaking of bursting,
multiple and a lot more extra fuel.
And they're just kids, so that's the one thing. Like, back in the day, I'm sure it was scary. There were a bunch of little kids running around with knives, and I'm sure they could probably get off on you a little bit. Like, what do you
We
think?
have school shootings every fucking day and whatnot.
It's the only time we use the metric system. We measure it in millimeters. But going for the halfway point here for number 6. Now, this is a movie monster that actually scared me when I was a kid.
Not Necros.
We were talking about Juggernaut. Sorry, Necro. What's your number? Sorry.
Oh yeah, we skipped over me.
I heard Necro started talking about walking around with a flamethrower. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is one beat.
So I'd say honestly a Carrie from Carrie.
A what?
Carrie.
From Carrie.
Okay, now Carrie was kind of scary. She was a natural user of psionics.
Yeah.
That's just scary.
It kind of goes back to the whole thing of why would I want to take her down? She's not doing any harm to me.
Well, like, Carrie would just be a friend of mine.
You're not going to bully her.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
That's all she wanted was to go after the bullies and bully her.
Yeah. Besides, I think we would have learned her power and turned her into a superhero personally. Just saying.
At least an anti-hero.
Yeah, I mean, like, Carrie seems like my kind of friend. Like, when I was going through school, I was always with like the lesser knowns, the people that didn't want to be touched, the people that didn't want to, like, hey guy, how's it going? Hey girl, what's going on? Probably would have dated her. I mean, when I see all these videos, like, true story, I see all these videos on what would you do with your ex? Your ex shows up, and I'd still be a friend because we're still friends. Fun fact about me, I've never actually broken up with a female friend before, so, like, I don't have any of them. Like,
see, my favorite meme is your ex is in prison, they call you, what do you do? Have a nice life.
What did you do? But going in for number 6 now, which is about the halfway point, a creature that I was actually scared of when I was younger, I'm going with, now, once again, I'm not sure if a lot of people consider it a movie monster. I sure as hell did, though. I'd say the T-200 from Terminator 2. Liquid metal, shapeshifter, voice changer, weapons built in, very hard to kill, and no. And by the way, we don't have a lot of locations around here that are full of molten lava or molten steel locations, so putting them down might be just a little tough, But the thing about the other thing about the T-2000, it was like, it wasn't, it scared me because it wasn't really a killer. It still saved some lives. I mean, like the helicopter pilot, he could have just killed the helicopter pilot, but he was just like, get out, Done. It's just, how are you going to kill it if you didn't have access to some kind of molten foundry?
Or nitrogen.
Right. And even liquid nitrogen was a temporary fix.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, you've given yourself a 20-minute head start. By the way, this thing can look like anyone, and has the ability to drive. So now you gave it a 20-minute head start, and you don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I killed it as a cop, yeah, and now it could be anybody.
And now it could be a truck driver. It could be anything.
It could be some little girl selling Girl Scout cookies. Oh, that's a trap for me, by the way. I want some Girl Scout cookies. No! And you come on, and it just transforms from, can I at least get the Girl Scout cookies first?
Here, my money.
Yeah, here we go. I'll be back to kill you in about 6 weeks. The cookies will be there in 5. Awesome! I'm just saying, priorities, people, priorities. Juggernaut, what's your number 6?
The ants from them.
What was it, like 15 foot tall, 40 foot long, giants.
Yep.
Yeah, and near bulletproof carapaces, they had to bring out the big heavy machine guns to put those suckers down. I agree.
Yeah. And they say that, come on, what can an ant lift? 10, 15, 20 times its own weight?
Yeah, and when you're a 2-ton creature, not much you can't bench press.
that tank that's coming, it'll have to pick it up.
And the ant's name is John Cena! Necro, what is your number 6?
So my next two have been mentioned on your list. Both at least one of you. So Tremors is my first one.
The Tremors are still a very terrifying creature, especially since most militaristic weapons couldn't strike them.
Right.
You'd have to wait for them to come out of the ground, or just gigantic bombing raids. I mean, I guess that could work.
Yeah.
What is that? That's a C-130. What's it doing? It's bombing. What? Everything. Well, it's going to miss. Notice that every one of those bombs will hit its target, because every one of those bombs are targeted at the ground. Well, the grabbers will get away. They won't know in time. Just go on.
We're going to run around us. Say goodbye.
It's going to go boom, boom, and boom. What about us? We're going to go boom, boom, and boom.
I mean, I guess having also a bomber drop like fucking proximity mines.
Oh yeah, any kind of ground-based explosive works on them. I mean, they were in that one movie. They were taken out by Tyco cars with dynamite attached to them. I mean, like 30-foot monster dead.
Hey, it's a bomb buggy from Perfect Heist.
Oh god, the bomb buggies! We have the perfect weapon! Joe, I can drop one every 60 seconds, it's over. Alright, so number 5, which has been stated before, but it's going to be stated again. The Thing from The Thing. I gotta agree. I mean, it was a super intelligent creature able to fool people in its transformations. It can become whatever it was when it ate, and it becomes even worse. Mm-hmm. Every time it eats and absorbs something, it becomes stronger and more terrifying. No. I want to fight that thing, even if it is in the very cold region where I would have a slight advantage. No. Juggernaut, number 5.
See, for me, honestly, I couldn't take Jason Voorhees.
You don't think you can take Jason Voorhees?
No.
I don't either. No. That's why there's still a 10 on my list.
I couldn't take Jason Voorhees even on my best day.
Well, I couldn't take him on my worst day, let alone on my best days. You could bring me back to when I was a full-fledged private when I was at my strongest, like 21. Yay, congratulations. Now you gotta take on Jason Voorhees. No, I did not. No. Hey, Jason, what's up? I'm gonna go way over here. What are you gonna do? Pile drive him? And then what? Congratulations, you knocked him down. Now he's getting back up. Clothesline! Congratulations, you knocked him down. Now he's getting back up. 15 minutes later, you're exhausted, and he's getting back up. It's a lose-lose situation.
I can see it. It's a last man standing match. No!
He is! He is the last man standing.
I would have landed the match for 10 seconds.
Yeah. Pin me. Just pin me. Necro.
So we are going with one off the Juggernaut's list.
Okay.
Ironically, apparently this was the round of the Juggernaut.
Cool.
So we're gonna go with the Alien from Alien.
Xenomorphs, as they're currently called, which is also on my list, yet still not mentioned. It's hard to really think about it because in their environment, wherever they want to fight, they're always without the lights on. They can see perfectly. You can't. They're on average 11, 12 feet in length and size, and they have acidic blood. What are you really going to do about them? I'm going to blow up the entire planet with set charges long before I land on it. That's the only way I'm winning. Alright, so now we're going to get into an odd one. Because this was a sci-fi movie, but it wasn't a horror movie. But I still feel that the creatures themselves...
And it's your number 3, Bronze Medal.
No, it's number 4.
I thought it was number 3.
No, it's number 4.
No, it's 5.
Okay.
The robots from iRobot. Now, I understand that they really weren't doing anything dangerous. I mean, yeah, they did attack humans, but they just put them down. They didn't kill them. They injured them. They But the fact is that these creatures were supposed to be your friends, and now your so-called friend is forcing you to stay in a location. Don't do anything. Don't do this. Don't do that. Etc. And if you do this, these powerhouse robots that have the capabilities of lifting up Corvettes and bench pressing them are going to break your arms and legs so you can't run away, but they'll keep you alive and feed you forever. No, that's just terrifying. Because the worst part is nobody even saw it coming. These robots have been in service so long that almost every human being had one. And they're so powerful that they can rend cars, destroy entire police departments, and there's countless of them. No, I can't win. I can't beat them.
But to correct you, actually, if you want to go with the true villain of that, it was Vicky.
It was what?
Vicky.
Oh, yeah.
AI program that literally manipulated all the robots to do what they were doing.
Right, and I fully agree with you. I'm not going to go against it. But the whole point is that these were robots that everyone thought were just like nannies.
Right.
And
you
then they all
have one be fearful without the other, because one was a manifestation that controlled them, but without their raw power, it wouldn't be as effective.
Right, but even if you shut down Vicky, the robots still had the programming.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you shot Vicky...
Once they shut down Vicky, that's when they went back to normal.
Right, but what I mean is... Okay, so you get rid of Vicky, and then Georgie comes by and does the same thing. And then Bubba comes by and does the same thing. Like, it's the eventual problem is, yes, the main head is the problem, but what all the other bodies can do is just terrifying.
Yeah.
Jug, number 4.
And this one is again a philosophical issue. I would actually have a hard time going up against Mr. Hyde.
Mr.
Hyde. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Right.
Because by destroying Mr. Hyde, you're also destroying Dr. Jekyll.
I can see what you mean. Philosophically, it is a more difficult appointment. But I mean, to be honest with you, Mr. Hyde was a very dangerous individual.
Yeah.
Even if you excuse his League of Extraordinary Gentlemen version, like, he was stronger, faster, and capable of doing whatever it wanted to do. Mean, vile, vicious things. Nah, don't want to fight that. No.
By the way, it's such a great movie.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
I love that one. Great superhero movie, if you want to call it a superhero movie. Necro.
I call it more an anti-hero movie. So number 4 we are at, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I would go with one off of Kyle's list. The Dog Soldiers.
The werewolves.
Yes.
Okay. They are a mean, nasty select.
As much as I like, saying that I tried to join the military and everything like that, I do have most of their combat skills and everything like that, but I do not have the strength, the power, the speed of a fucking Lincoln, and the mentality of a fucking murderous group of people that are military trained.
Right. Just a very difficult situation there.
Yeah.
Okay, so bronze medal winners. These are the number 3 ones we wouldn't want to fight to save our lives. And this is one of my newest. This guy goes with the newest horror villains of all time. And his name is Art the Clown.
Terrifier.
Exactly. The reason I have Art the Clown there is that they have put him down. They've beheaded him, they've shot him, they've stabbed him, they've cut him up, and he comes back.
He's another Jason.
But he puts Jason to shame because Art's not afraid to use a firearm. Art's not afraid to use a flamethrower. Art's not afraid to use whatever tactics he can to win. And what makes it the worst is he has Jason Voorhees' murderous tendencies, but the Joker's mentality of who he chooses.
Yeah.
He might just let you walk away if you laugh at a joke and give him a high five. He might put you down on the ground because he doesn't know the way you look at him. He has no predictability, and that's what makes him scary.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got his magical money bag! Plus, he likes to make weapons the way I like to make weapons, which is take something simple and complicate it. Juggernaut, who is your bronze medal winner?
I would probably go with Captain Spaulding from House of a Thousand Corpses.
Captain Spaulding is, in fact, a scary guy. He is dangerous. However, I think that my military training just gives me the advantage over him.
But knowing the layout of the house would give him a distinct advantage.
Of course it would. You not knowing territory is a loss in statistics. But if he comes out in combat and you come out in combat, the one who's the more prepared and the one that's the more effective still wins. Spaulding is an older gentleman. He's not any physical strength, but he can still kill. I mean, it's still threatening, but it's kind of like saying that Leatherface's family is more terrifying than Leatherface. You know, it's psychotics, and it comes down to the thought of mentality versus psychotic. Can you take a psychotic person down? I have a better chance at it. I can't guarantee I'll win. But would I rather take on Captain Spaulding or the Terrifier? I'll fight Captain Spaulding 8 rounds. But still, you're right, though.
We're all pounding around here. I'm also going to throw the Terrifier in as my number 3.
But Captain Spaulding is scary, too, because he has got no... Art the Clown and Captain Spaulding have a lot in common. Like they both are just... They're mentally issued. You know, Captain Spaulding doesn't kill everybody. He has specific people that he targets. And if you're not one of those people... Hey, have a dog, have fun, have a good day, peace out, man. If you're all one of the people that he targets, you're luck. Alright, well, I guess we're getting to the silver medals. I can think of no one more willing to take on the silver medal than one guy who only kills people every couple decades.
Ah, you're talking about Jeeper. You're talking about Creeper.
Jeepers and Creepers. The problem with the Jeeper Creepers is that it's unkillable. I've never seen anything strong actually take it on, but it's taken on an anti-air weapon from World War II, taking multiple flak rounds to the chest, body. These are like giant shotgun shells. It got hit by these things that could take down C-130s. And didn't even blink and still kill people. No. And what's worse is it has the creepiest mentality. Yep. Nothing's better than Jeeper Creepers 2, where he's looking at all the students. He's like, "You out of the way. Not you either. You sit down. You no." And you can't kill it in melee. It's too strong. You can't kill it at a range. It's too strong. It's got traps. Its own car. It's just a scary creature. Your only advantage is to know what time of year it comes out and not be anywhere near it.
Yep.
Some said it was based off the Jersey Devil.
It could be based off the Jersey Devil, but I stay away from the Pine Barrens just as much as I stay away from where Jeeper Creepers hides. Silver medal, Jug.
It would have to go from a game I've never played, but I've wanted to. Call of Cthulhu.
Ooh, which one?
Cthulhu himself.
Ooh. I can't remember if Cthulhu is actually a boss you fight, but both of his siblings are, and it's a terrifying game. It comes back to the whole kaiju thing. Like, Can you beat a kaiju? No, you can't win.
Can you beat a demigod?
Cthulhu is beyond the gods. He comes from the before times.
He's an entity.
Yeah, he's an elder thing. Yeah. No, I would not want to fight it. And his tentacles.
If they ever had Cthulhu in the Dead by Daylight, no.
And it has tentacles, so no. No tentacles, no. Necro.
So mine is a split decision between two, and both of you mentioned one of them, and only one of you mentioned the others. Other. And we're going to go with Jeepers Creepers and Jason Voorhees, because they're both unkillable machines that, well, one of you don't miss his mom, you'll be probably good, or don't go to the camp, and second one is unpredictable as hell.
True. But both of them have a territory. That makes it safer in my books. It's like Michael Myers, except you can kill Michael Myers. But it's like Michael Myers. Michael Myers has a territory. So what does that mean? It means you avoid the territory at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, so we've gone through the top 10, so we have one more each. So with me, we're going with my Golden Goblin himself. I have fought against it before. I have played video games against it. I have watched anime about it, read comic books about it, and even watched the movies about it. And we've also mentioned it. So I bring to you guys, number one, the most dangerous creature I could ever fight, something I would say no to and just nuke from orbit, the Xenomorphs from the Alien franchise. There's no way. It's just an impossibility. We mentioned Xenomorphs and facehuggers, but we forgot that there are hundreds of forms of Xenomorphs. They're flying and swimming and teleporting and invisible and Praetorian. They've taken down DC and Marvel. This is a creature that is designed to hunt and kill, and it has no mercy. And the worst part of all, is if they say, "Ooh, you smell pretty," now you're in even worse trouble. Because now they're going to stick you to a wall somewhere and watch their male shove their twang down your throat, lay an egg, and their babies are going to burst from your chest. And there's just no nice thing about them. Nothing nice about them. I am 41 and I'd still be scared to face off against one in one-on-one combat. Juggernaut, what are we talking gold medals?
We are going to go extremely old school.
Okay.
One of the original Universal monster creatures, the Invisible Man.
Ooh. The problem with the Invisible Man comes down to, well, depending on which one you're talking about. Basically, invisibility gives it such an advantage. Now, it's as strong as a regular human, but that doesn't really mean much. You know, it could get into your house without you realizing it was there, and it could just pull a knife and kill you in your sleep. It doesn't have to be advantageous. It doesn't have to be spiritual or anything. It can just kill you.
Yeah.
And I say it because unfortunately there are invisible women in media as well. And there's even the one from The Boys.
Yeah.
Who's not only invisible, but his entire skin is diamond encrusted, so you can't even damage it that way. Oh, no, you are right, Jug. I do not want to fight an invisible person. Unless I can set up the arena. If I can set up the arena, I'm going to fill the arena with 1 foot of water. You can be invisible, but I can see you splashing.
Mm-hmm. I want to set it up with paintball guns.
Just walls of paintball guns just flying in our direction. You know, being invisible starts. Yeah. And now I can see you. And you're in pain.
Hey, you look like the rainbow. Do you taste like the rainbow?
Taste the rainbow! Necro reaches for the light switch and smiles, tastes the rainbow. Click. Now you guys are on even terms. Alright, now Necro. We have heard the wild, we've heard the weird, and we've heard the indestructible. What's your number one movie monster that you could never fight?
Well, mine goes back decades, centuries, probably even before time. He's been slashing, killing, draining. He is one only Dracula.
Vladimir Dracula. Not to be mistaken by the Count from Sesame Street, or the guy who owns a hotel. He's not black and loving it. We're talking the original.
Man that has made many men wet themselves. Also, the man that is also rumored to also have Lycan-like powers as well, or possibly be one of the first Lycans.
Yeah, power-wise, Dracula has too many.
Can shapeshift, be whoever he wants to be. He
Telepathy.
is fucking the Terminator of old-fashioned times.
Yep. And some even say that the ways to kill a vampire regularly don't even work on Dracula.
Nope.
But I do agree, he would be a scary thing. I believe I could hold him off. But the problem with Dracula is he doesn't have to get you. He can wait. He can be patient.
Time is not of an essence for him.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Hide where it's sunny for 30 days of the month, and then what? Then the sun starts going down. You can't beat him.
No.
I can agree. I wouldn't want to beat him either. I'd want to be far, far, far away from him. I'd be, you could hunt me, or you could just go to California. 90% of the people would mistake you for a star anyway.
Wait, is that Michael Jackson over there?
No.
So, folks, this is the top 10 list of movie monsters or villains or animes or anything. Just horror monsters that we would never be able to defeat, or if we could, it would just be too timely, too unworthy. Yeah, I could probably defeat a Death Angel, but the same time, I ain't Batman. I don't have prep time. If I had prep time, though, nuked from orbit. But folks, I hope you enjoyed this. We are going to be running, if I can, I'm going to try to run another Halloween special, starting 9 a.m. on the 31st.
Friday.
It will go as long as I can. Unfortunately, this year I'm under medication, and
the game is TBD.
And the game is to be announced. It might be anything. But we'll catch you guys next time. Until next time, folks, I am, of course, Kaiju K.
I'm Nick.
I'm Joe Jared.
We will catch you all in the future.